What's going on, people? Your boy, man, Mike, coming at you guys with more Atlanta Falcons news. If you're new to the channel, go hit the subscribe button. Tell your fan to come to the channel. Falcons football with your boy. Also, all right, you guys at Atlanta Falcons Nation right now, all right, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm trying to get to 2K before the season begins. But let's get straight to this news, man. Arthur Blank seems to be very excited about Dean Pease hire. Quote, they'll be rushing when they get off the freaking bus. And the Falcons absolutely need that. And when you look at me, man, you already know myself, Just K Styles, Jew Talk Sports, your boy Magnus, Rich. We've all, Twisted T, we've all been talking about the Falcons defense has to be absolutely chaotic, all right? Your boy Magnus always said create chaos. That's what the Falcons need at this point. And this is something when you look at Deion Jones, Foye Oluokun, Michael Walker, Dante Fowler Jr., Grady Jarrett. These guys are absolutely, they're built for speed. So if you have a team that has speed and you're having issues covering or getting to the quarterback, you got to use your athletes. And this is something that Dean Pease is going to bring to the Atlanta Falcons. When you look at, his time with the Patriots, he had a very good blitzing scheme. You look at his time in Tennessee, had a very good blitzing defense. So when it all comes down to it, Dean Pease knows how to apply pressure and how to use his players to the best of their ability. So I am absolutely looking forward to Dean Pease and his Falcons defense being able to rush from different types of places. You're going to see blitzes from corners. You're going to see it from safeties. You're going to see it from you're going to see different types of zone blitzes where you're going to see defensive ends in the in the passing lane. Jacob Tutui Mariner, like a lot of these guys are just going to be able to do what they do best and be athletes and to just be smart, play smart, play fast. This is what the Falcons. So I love the Dean Pease hire as well. Also, Torrey McElhaney noted that Brandon Copeland was working with the outside linebackers in individual drills. I've had him listed in all of my projections, but this move, it makes sense considering the quote-unquote lack of depth. And this is something that we've always said. I've always stated that when you look at the Falcons defense, I know a lot of people are looking at the Falcons to go out and get a guy like Justin Houston, but when you got guys like Brandon Copeland, and you got guys like Michael Walker that a lot of people are not paying enough attention to. Michael Walker bulked up to about 240, 245, right? So he's bulked up. You got Deion Jones, he's bulked up. A lot of these guys are bulked up so they can, play closer to the line, get after the quarterback and just use their speed and their athleticism. This is what the Falcons are going to be. So when you talk about, man, Brandon Copeland being an outside linebacker, you look at him, he is one of his strengths is attacking the line and getting after the quarterback. If I'm not mistaken, he had about 4 or 5 sacks last year, so the guy can definitely do that. So this is no surprise to me. This is from Torrey McElhaney. Also, Marlon Davidson looks good. Physically, do not know if he's toned up this offseason, but he looks like he's putting in some work. And that's something that, we've always said that Grady Jarrett needs help. And the perfect guy, in my opinion, to give him that help, to spell him in times of need, is Marlon Davidson. We know Marlon Davidson is a guy that absolutely has to step up, and he has the tools to be able to be that three-tech, to not only play alongside Grady Jarrett and pass in situations, but, spell him in that three-tech position to, to get the best out of a Grady Jarrett, and later on in the games and clutch situations. So Marlon Davidson is definitely going to have to, move up. But also, when you talk about Kaleb McGary, I don't want to put, this is quote from Arthur Smith, but I don't want to put a timeline on it, but I think he could be sooner rather than later. We're just being smart here. Kaleb knows we have high expectations for Kaleb to come in and compete at right tackle. It's been crystal clear, and he's in good frame of mind. All right, so my opinion with the Kaleb McGary, being on the PUBLICIST and Phillies Creek,
physically unable to perform list. It's just for me, I think it's just you know, a precaution. All right, I think it's just they're being cautious about him. He's had issues with his heart and whatnot. So look, I think he's going to play well. I think he's going to be fine. But at the same time, the Falcons just got to be smart about, their players. Even if the players, in their first, second, fifth year, all the way to 10th year, this is what you have to do: protect your players. And I have, complete confidence in Kaleb McGary being able, to, bounce back from this. But even if he does, you got a guy like Jada Mayfield who's going to step up in that right tackle position. If Kaleb McGary is not the guy for the future, we still have a guy in Jalen Matthews, but Jalen Mayfield, who can come in and spell him and potentially be that right tackle for the future. So we never know what's gonna happen. So when it all comes down to it, man, this is the quote that really, really gets me fired up. And you're talking about Grady Jarrett, all right? And this is a direct punch in the gut to his former coach, Dan Quinn. It's deeper than the message. It's about putting the product on the field, putting in the work. Made it clear that we're not going to be a team about slogans and all this. Whatever it may be, the toughest dude is going to play. There ain't no fluff. Grady freaking Jarrett. And this is the stuff that we're talking about. All this slogan and all this crap, and what all come down to it, man. The Falcons just need to get rid of all that what it was with Dan Quinn. And Dan Quinn, he talked a big game, but his defenses never lived up to the hype. All right, these guys weren't tough. They weren't mentally strong. These guys folded at every opportunity in every situation when you needed them most, none bigger than the Super Bowl. So when it all comes down to it, man, Grady Jarrett is sick of the bull crap. I'm sick of the bull crap. We need these guys to be tough. We need these guys to stop all the, we brotherhood and this is a team of brothers and we together. Look, I want to see it on the field. I want to see guys enthusiastic. I want to see these guys, yelling, screaming, excited, upset. Even upset on the sidelines. I just want to see something different beside the same nice boy mentality. I need to see it. So when it all comes down to it, let me know what you guys think about this. I think this is an absolute great step in the right direction. We're going to have a tough physical football team, accountability, and the best man will win. So let me know what you guys think about that. Leave your comments below. Yeah, boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace.